Sculptures and memorabilia are just great conversation pieces for your pad. These three-dimensional artwork pieces inject character into your space. Whether it's a modern sculpture or a unique piece of memorabilia from your travels, these pieces inject a certain level of that personal touch that just can't be replicated. Also be looking for ways to incorporate those industrial design elements as well. Hello world, Prince here, and welcome to the channel, Gentlemen and Scholars, where we discuss dating, style, personal development, and so much more. So if you're new to the channel, definitely consider liking and subscribing. As you know, it helps with the channel to grow. It helps us to continue producing content just like this, and helps us to facilitate that strong, tight-knit family of gentlemen and scholars. So definitely make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe. But for today's topic, what we're going to be going over is 7 tips to build out that ultimate bachelor pad. So I'll share some design tips and tricks. I'll explain all of these in detail, so definitely make sure you stick around until the end. But without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump right into today's video. So tip number 1 to cultivate that ultimate bachelor pad space. That's going to be to declutter your space. And the doctrine here is simple. Less really is more. Purge your pad of those unnecessary items, leaving only the essentials as strategic accents to your pad. See, a decluttered space isn't just visually appealing, it serves as a tranquil retreat to come back to after a busy day. Consider a minimalist bachelor pad design for your space. Embrace clean lines, neutral tones, and the use of negative space. See, minimalism is the canvas on which your personality paints its masterpiece, a design philosophy that speaks volumes with whispers. So tip number 2 for your ultimate bachelor pad, you're going to want to make sure that you choose the appropriate color palette. Colors aren't just hues, they set the direction for the mood of your space. So you're going to want to think deeply about this piece. Dark color options can be a great way to incorporate that seductive feel into your space. Moody grays, browns, deep blues, and blacks can transform your space into a masculine yet alluring environment that, if done right, will pique the interest of that special someone. So tip number 3 has to do with furniture selection and the arrangement. Each piece of furniture will be a staple in your space, so choose wisely, and it will definitely set the tone and help define the layout of your pad. Quality over quantity is paramount, so pick pieces that resonate with your personal identity, whether it's a leather-clad or minimalist piece. Take this leather sofa here. This is definitely a minimalist sofa, but it can be added to a more rugged space to give it that more masculine look. So definitely consider something like this for your own ultimate bachelor pad. Or if you're one that likes to switch things up, consider a modular sofa for your space. Adapt your space for any occasion. Rearrange, reimagine, and reconfigure a space and layout that is truly your own. Take this modular sofa here, truly minimal, and the pieces can be moved around and reconfigured to your liking, and definitely adds to that masculine aesthetic. So definitely consider something like this for your space. So tip number 4 has to do with art, photography, and decor. Adding artwork and photography pieces to your bachelor pad adds that bespoke touch and shows that you're willing to put in an effort to craft something that's truly unique and of your own. The art you choose should not only reflect your taste, but should stir emotions and evoke thought. Whether it's classic paintings, contemporary prints, or abstract art, your collection should be indicative of who you are as a person. Hey, if you're enjoying this video, subscribe to join the Gentlemen and Scholars family, and consider checking out the Gentlemen and Scholars Club website for free resources, Gentlemen and Scholars merch, book recommendations, consultation services, and our free Gentlemen and Scholars Ultimate Handbook. Well, you'll learn personal development tips on how to build a successful life and become the gentleman of your dreams, style tips to develop an eye-catching, attractive, and unique personal avatar, and dating tips to attract, court, and keep the woman of your dreams. Visit the Gentlemen and Scholars Club website for more. Now back to the video. Take an art piece like this here. See if you're going that minimal yet abstract route. This is definitely a great way to do so, and is very stylish and will add to that masculine aesthetic. So definitely something to consider for your space. Truly elevate these pieces by adding custom framing. It's not just about preserving these pieces, it's also about enhancing their impact. Custom frames can transform even the most simplest of artwork into masterpieces. Choose frames that complement your decor and overall aesthetic. For decor, consider sculptures and memorabilia. Sculptures and memorabilia are just great conversation pieces for your pad. These three-dimensional artwork pieces inject character into your space. Whether it's a modern sculpture or a unique piece of memorabilia from your travels, these pieces inject a certain level of that personal touch that just can't be replicated. Also be looking for ways to incorporate those industrial design elements as well. See, an industrial design can be your secret sauce when looking to create that masculine and edgy pad. Think exposed brick walls, metal accents, and reclaimed furniture. Raw industrial materials juxtapose beautifully with artwork, creating a captivating visual contrast that can highlight your individuality. Tip number 5 is to be strategic in your lighting design. Choose lighting fixtures that not only provide illumination, but also serve to set that seductive mood. Pendant lights, chandeliers, and neon lights can even add a touch of drama to your pad. For an industrial vibe, Edison bulbs are a great go-to for this. Their vintage aesthetic adds warmth and nostalgia to the space. Pair them with exposed pipes, rustic furnishings, and darker color palettes, and it really will work to cultivate more of that masculine feel. Your artwork deserves a spotlight too. Invest in track lighting and wall-mounted fixtures to illuminate your artwork. Proper lighting not only adds to the beauty of your pieces, but it also creates a focal point so that the eye is quickly drawn to it. And don't rely on a single light source. Layer your lighting to create more of an ambiance. Mix ambient, task, and accent lighting to achieve a balanced and dynamic atmosphere. Dimmer switches can allow you to control the intensity, catering to different moods and occasions. So for tip number 6, this is going to be to maximize your storage solutions. In a bachelor pad, particularly a smaller one, every inch counts. Embrace hidden storage solutions to maximize the use of your space. Under the bed storage, wall-mounted shelves, and furniture with built-in compartments keep clutter at bay without sacrificing style. Speaking of style, your closet is the gateway to your style. Invest in closet organization systems that maximize space and keep your wardrobe tidy. Shelvings, drawers, and designated sections for different types of clothing makes getting dressed a breeze. And functional doesn't have to be boring. Choose multifunctional furniture that has a dual purpose. Ottomans with built-in compartments, coffee tables with hidden storage, and bookshelves that double as book dividers add both style and functionality to your space. Take this living room table here. Definitely stylish, adds more of that rustic look as well, and really just cultivates more of that masculine look and vibe to the space. So definitely something for you to consider. And lastly, for tip number 7, that is going to be to add personalization and signature touches to your bachelor pad. See, your bachelor pad is an extension of yourself, so let your personality shine through. Incorporate elements that have a personal meaning, whether it's a family heirloom, it's a travel souvenir, or your hobbies. Personalization is the key to making a space truly your own. Experiment with unconventional personalization ideas like crafting a gallery of your favorite photography, framing vintage concert posters, or displaying a collection of vinyl records. The more unique and authentic, the better. So I'll put some frames on the screen now. and I will link those down in the description for your convenience. So with that, I'm gonna wrap this one up. If you do have any questions for me, definitely feel free to give a shout. My information is in the description down below. But definitely let me know what you all think about this one. Are there some tips that I left out that you maybe would have touched on? Definitely let me know in the comments section. I would love to hear from you. Also, make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel. It definitely helps us to keep this going and helps the channel to grow. So definitely make sure you take a minute to do that. But until next time, gentlemen and scholars. Hey gents, hope you enjoyed the video. And check out the Gentlemen and Scholars Club website for our free Gentlemen and Scholars Ultimate Handbook, free resources, book recommendations, consultation services, and some pretty slick Gentlemen and Scholars merch. GNS hoodies, t-shirts, mugs, notebooks, and so much more. Until next time, gentlemen and scholars.